Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Christ. Today we finish Pope Leo's speech on World Communication Day. The closing part is about implementing informed and responsible digital citizenship. Informed and responsible digital citizenship. Education aims to do precisely this, to increase our personal ability to think critically, evaluate whether our sources are trustworthy, and the possible interests behind selecting the information we have access to understand the psychological mechanisms involved, and to enable our families, communities, and associations to develop practical criteria for a healthier and more responsible culture of communication. For this reason, it is increasingly urgent to introduce media, information, and AI literacy into education systems at all levels, as already promoted by some civil institutions. As Catholics, we can and must contribute to this effort, so that individuals, especially young people, can acquire critical thinking skills and grow in freedom of spirit. This literacy should also be integrated into broader lifelong learning initiatives, reaching out to older adults and marginalized members of society who often feel excluded and powerless in the face of the rapid technological change. Media, information, and AI literacy will help individuals avoid conforming to the anthropomorphizing tendency of AI systems, and enable them to treat these systems as tools and always employ external validation of the sources provided by AI systems, which could be inaccurate or incorrect. Literacy will also allow for better privacy and data protection through increased awareness of security parameters and complaint options. It is important to educate ourselves and others about how to use AI intentionally, and in this context, to protect our image, photos and audio, our face and our voice, to prevent them from being used in creation of harmful content and behaviors such as digital fraud, cyberbullying, and deepfakes, which violate people's privacy and intimacy without their consent. Just as the Industrial Revolution called for basic literacy to enable people to respond to new developments, so too does the digital revolution require digital literacy, along with humanistic and cultural education to understand how algorithms shape our perception of reality, how AI biases work, what mechanisms determine the presence of certain content in our feeds, what the economic principles and models of the AI economy are, and how they might change. We need faces and voices to speak for people again. We need to cherish the gift of communication as the deepest truth of humanity, to which all technological innovation should also be oriented. In outlining these reflections, I thank all those who are working towards the goals delineated above, and I cordially bless all those who work for the common good through media. Here ends our reading.